Alright, part 2 of lesson 13. My cocoa banana smoothie. They go too fast. I drink them so fast. That's why I like carbonated. So this is a D shape root key. If it's in G, it'd be a red note there. Root off the red note, D shape. Over here, we only have 5 strings, okay? So the top string would be a copy of this. Alright? You would just plop that right on top of there. 2, 3, 4 would go right over the 6, 7 R. But in unwarped, as far as the pattern stack is concerned, I'll go back to cursor mode. As far as the pattern stack is concerned, let's erase what we did because it didn't follow the size of the diagram. In pattern stack mode, okay, everything has, there's the sixth string would be different. It's the same actually, it's the pattern starts over again, but you'd get more than 5 strings. So in the in our 7L fretboard, we have the D shape, C, and we have a C-shaped C. Okay, so the third of G is B. It would start on a B. 3, 4, 6 root. The root is G again, the red G there. And then we go 2, 3, 4. So that's what's going on with the repeating pattern. And as we discussed in previous lessons, if you put 2 of these in a row, 2 of these 7Ls in a row, you get all 5. All 5, because right here, you see this something like root 4, 3 or something like that? This 5 root 3, that's kind of half of an E shape right there, and the other half of an E shape is down here. They fill in these 3 notes over here, something like that, but not exactly. So we proved that, got it all in that diagram on the unwarped, and this all comes from these 2 guys here. So you have to know how to do these guys here. Alright, this is the warped. And do we have, is this today's diagram? Yes, this is today's diagram. So what I've been working on, not only is playing the, this would be the C-shaped C. Now, if this would be pentatonic, would be, you know, now why do we have this little ditty up here? That's root 2, 3, 5, 3, root 2. Okay? Because we have the stack of 3. We have the stack of 3 short here. Alright, we should have zoomed in, but we didn't. It's too late because we don't want to lose the, but we had to warp it. We had to warp it. So it takes on this, you know, kind of warped look. Like that. Alright, it kind of looks like a duck or something like that. Got to get used to quickly erasing this stuff. So that's our C-shaped C, but what is this? This is an A-shaped C. Why is it a C? Why isn't, I thought this worked for all keys. Why is it a C? Because, see the red 5? The red 5 is a G. You see the G shape? Okay, cursor mode. You see the G shape? On a piano, the G shape is kind of like a hammer. It's not going one way like the F is going one way and the C is going one way, or the E goes another way. It's like a boot going the other way and the B goes to the left. The D, the G, and the A kind of are in the middle. Okay, but really these are, see, these are the only key that is actually perfectly symmetrical is the D key, and the only black key that is perfectly symmetrical between two keys is the A flat, this guy right here. See, this black key isn't perfectly symmetrical. It's got most of it over the F. Okay. And sure, the D is perfectly symmetrical. The D is a perfect gong. You know, it's a perfect key. But the black key isn't perfectly symmetrical. It's over a larger part. It's actually halfway over the E part and only like a little bit over the D part. The only black key that's perfectly symmetrical is the A flat. The only white key that's perfect. So you can do it by shape. These are piano keys. And then I squish down the shapes because I still know them no matter what shape they're in. So this is a G, you know, do, re, mi, fa. So this is a G. So it's colored red. So this is colored red. Once this is colored red, no, if you see this symbol here, it means root C guitar. That means this is a G. Okay, that's how we know that since it's a 5 there, there's an A there. A, the bottom string, the A shape for a C. Now a C is a yellow R, right? This is also yellow. The A shape for a C is 5 root 3. Okay, so that is going to occur right here, 5 root 3. Okay, so we have the C-shaped C, open, and then you bar on the G, right? The G bar right there. Okay, I can hardly see it. I'm going to get better at this. Is red. This is red. I'm going to get better at lighting. Okay. Now there's the pentatonic just goes up this. All right, it goes actually from the 5/6 it goes root 2, and then we go into the long. So this is the top part of an S3S. All right. One thing about the 5/6, it's really easy with pentatonic scales or diatonic scales. The 5/6 is the only member of the building block that's by itself. Everything else has 3 notes: 6, 7 R, whole step, half step, whole step, 7 R2, half step, whole step, 5/6, just whole step. So what's that mean? If 5 is the dominant, right? The 5th is always going to be dominant. So that's a dominant. This is a major 7th. Okay, that's a dominant 5th. So anytime, what's cool is if you want to play the 5th, you start on that. You start on that 5 key, and if you find the root on that scale. So here's the A scale. Let's not lose sight of our A scale here, right here. This is the A dominant scale, the Mix-A-Million scale, whatever.